Welcome to Divine Guidance. I'm Kathleen Diane, and here today we have a pick a card reading that is going to give us a little bit of insights, clarity, confirmation guidance on what your person is currently feeling, their current feelings, their thoughts about you, about your connection, about your guys' situation. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is look at these 5 piles here. Each pile contains 3 tarot cards. I randomly put them down, have not looked at them. The crystals here in pile number 1, we have a clear quartz crystal. Okay, I want you to look at these crystals, look at these piles as I'm going through them and see which one kind of calls to you, draws you to it, pulls you to it. Okay, so clear quartz crystal for the first pile. Our second pile, pile number 2, we have some raw amethyst here, raw purple amethyst. You're going to end up picking one of these piles. I don't want you to necessarily pick the one that you find is like the prettiest, or you like the color of the crystal, etc. I want you to pick the pile that kind of just calls to you. Pile number 3 is rose quartz. Piece of raw rose quartz here. Pile number 4, we have some strawberry quartz, one of my very favorite crystals. Strawberry quartz. Pile number 5, we have smoky quartz. All right. So yeah, take your time, pause the video if you need to, rewind the video, whatever you need to do. It's good to kind of clear your mind beforehand, okay? And then picture your person, picture your connection with them, your current situation, or whatever you're wanting to kind of know about, like what their thoughts and feelings are, what they're kind of, what they've got going on, okay, in regards to this. And then, yeah, just look at the 5 piles, look at the 5 crystals. If you need to look at them a little closer, rewind that part. And, you know, we all have intuitive abilities, we really do. And if we are just clear and just listen and just feel, one of these piles, one of these crystals will kind of pull you to it, okay? Like maybe you'll feel like you can't stop looking at that one. Like you'll look at the others, but this certain one just keeps drawing you back to it. Once you feel something like that, go with that one, okay? And then I'll have the timestamps listed in the description and in a comment as well. And you can go to the timestamp for that crystal, for the pile that you pick, and we'll go over the message that we receive about what your person is currently kind of thinking, feeling about all this, okay? All right, give you a moment, do what you're doing, and let's begin. We're going to start with pile number 1 here, which was the clear quartz. Let's see what cards we have for pile number 1. We have the 4 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Here. All right, okay. Okay. I feel like your person is what they're feeling, even if it's not showing on the surface, okay? What they're feeling when it comes down to it is that they want to be together with you, okay? They want to be basically celebrating with you, in union with you, together with you, having a good time with you, enjoying life with you, okay? They would like to be enjoying like just day-to-day life, everyday activities with you, going about their days, knowing that they're together with you, okay? That's the truth for them. That's their dreams and their wishes, okay? That they be together with you, really enjoying life. I am noting all the clouds right here, so there could be a little bit of a bit of lack of clarity for this, in regards to this for them. So some of you, your person may be still kind of in those clouds where something's going on where they're not able to maybe let you know this, show you this, or even be completely aware of this themselves yet, okay? Yeah. Many of your guys' people are in these clouds still. I had heard a big honk in the background, so that's definite confirmation there. But the thing is, this sword is sharp, this truth is sharp, and it's going to cut through those clouds. And if they're not already looking at that sword, looking at that truth, soon your person will be, or at least eventually your person will be. It depends how thick those clouds are that they're in, okay? But eventually they will see that truth, okay? They will come to that point where they see and understand that truth. And at that point, they won't be able to hold back, okay? Because this is a strong desire to be with you, a strong desire to have you in their everyday life. They know that with you, deep down, okay? Deep down, they know. Some of them, in all regards, they know, but the ones that are still like in the clouds, it's more like deep down they know, or maybe even subconsciously they know, okay? For others, they're already out of that clouds, or maybe there wasn't that much of those clouds, and they're very clear about this already, okay? So it depends on your particular situation. But when it comes down to it, they have a strong desire to be enjoying life with you, having good times with you, where their everyday life includes you in it, and it makes life enjoyable for them. It makes it where when they go about their usual day-to-day activities, you're on their mind. They know that they have you. It feels good, okay? And so they enjoy their days. Let's see if I get anything else. Just those clouds. Just know for some of you, these clouds are thick, okay? For some of you, it could take a bit before this person ends up like working through those clouds, or the clouds kind of move along, or however it is. But eventually they'll find themselves out of those clouds, and the truth is going to be very clear to them. Okay, so if you're waiting to see or hear something from someone, or wondering if they do feel this, what they feel they do, okay? And again, many are right there already. Many are aware of this already, okay? And if they are, you are probably Not yet. Very, very soon will be shown that, told that, okay? Because this is a strong energy here. This is a strong energy of with you, like really with you, life is so much better. Okay. And for those of you where your person is basically maybe pretty covered in clouds still, or there's only a little peek out or whatever, just know that this truth is there. This truth is there, but it could take time to make their way out of those clouds, or for those clouds to pass. All right. But overall, this is what they feel for you. This is what they feel for you, and whether they're completely aware of it, not yet or not, they will eventually be. Okay, that's pile number 1 for you. I'll set you back down. All right, now we're moving on to pile number 2, which is the purple, the amethyst. Let's see what pile number 2 holds. We got the King of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Okay, give me a second here. This person really wants you, okay? You're on their mind constantly. You take up a great deal of their headspace, of their mind space, okay? Yeah, I feel like they think about you day, night. You're on their mind a lot, okay? And they really, really want you to be theirs, okay? They want to have you, they want to hold you, they want you to be theirs. If you are theirs already, they are very happy that you're theirs. They don't want you to go away, they don't want to lose you, they want to hold on tight, okay? Not in a bad way. I mean, it can be for some, actually. It could be, for some, it could be a very, like, possessive feeling. I do see that for some. But in general, for most of you, this is just somebody who really, really feels a major, deep connection to you. They feel like this, well, they feel this chemistry, okay, this connection, this chemistry, but they also feel this sweetness that they just, like they melt. They melt at the thought of you. They melt at the thought of being in your arms. Okay, this is a beautiful little pile here. Those of you that chose the amethyst, pile number 2. Okay, so yeah, maybe some of you it's not shown yet. You know, maybe you haven't got to that point yet. But what this person is feeling is you are on their mind constantly, a lot. King of Swords, like, I just see most of their time spent in their mind, and like it always goes back to you, okay? Thoughts may go here or there as they go about their day or do things or talk to people or whatever, but it always comes back to you, okay? They've got their mind. I hear that song, I've got my mind set on you, da, 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 da. Okay, their mind is very set on you. They very much want you theirs and to not let go. And the love they feel for you is strong, it's passionate, it's sweet. It's everything. They're very much in love with you. All right? Short and simple but sweet. I like that. I like that for those of you that chose pile number 2. Okay? Moving on to pile number 3, we have the rose quartz. Rose quartz. Beautiful. All right. Let's see what we have in pile number 3 for the rose quartz. 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Give me a minute here. Hold on. Okay. For those of you that chose pile number 3, I do feel that your person has considered whether this is for sure what they want or not. Okay. They do see your value. They do see your worth. They know you're very valuable. They know you're special. They know that there's so many things about you that make you what draws them to you. Okay. They're very aware of that. Very aware of how valuable you are. Okay. But there's something that affects what they feel, or something in what they feel, that sometimes makes them wonder if this is what they want. Okay. Now listen, it could have nothing to do with what they actually feel for you. Okay, because they know your value, they know your worth. This could be that maybe they don't feel secure. Maybe they feel worried about something. Maybe they feel afraid. Maybe it's doubts, insecurities, stuff like that creeping in. Okay. But there is something that makes them wonder if this is what they truly want. Okay. Page of Swords. They don't know. Okay. So I feel a little confusion with your person, pile number 3. Okay. Now it's going to be different levels of what's going on here with different ones of you. For some of you, for example, say it's a new person you met and they completely see your value and blah, 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 blah. Okay. And just there's a little bit of, doubt and insecurity and stuff. And I'm wondering, like, oh my gosh, like, she's so valuable, she's so worthy, blah, blah, blah. I wonder, like, if I could really give her what she deserves. Okay. It could be something as simple as that. Or it could be really deep into things. Maybe there's separation between you guys, and they do know your value, they do know your worth, but maybe it scares them, the thought of just love, a relationship, of dealing with things that come up in relationships. Maybe they try to avoid, for whatever reason. But it's not easy. This is not a card where they're gone, This is a card where part of them says they should, but there's a big part of them that wants them to remain in this and be in this, okay? But either way, they're just not super, super clear, super sure. They think they want this, but then those other things that come in, those other feelings, like I said, maybe the worries or doubts or little fears or whatever, insecurities, whatever, those mess with that, okay? So I see your person in a little bit of a state of uncertainty. Not uncertain about what they feel about you. Not uncertain about how they see you. Because they see you as extremely it. Okay? And they feel a lot. Just those little things that they've got going on within themselves, messing with it a little, okay? Hold on. Okay. I'm getting like apprentice energy here. Like, I feel like in time they will know more what they want to do for sure. It'll become clear to them. They're like in this figuring out or learning stage, okay? So I do hear in time things will become clear to them and they will be a lot more confident of what they want to do. All right? Okay, that's what I have for you guys who chose pile number 3. Moving on to pile number 4 here. Okay, let's see. I got a strawberry quartz. Pile number 4. I'm not sure what it is. I got a little bit of a like a hesitation or something there. Okay, but hold on. So we have the 8 of Swords. That makes sense already. I had a little bit of a hesitation, and this is where there's like you can't move. You feel like someone feels helpless, like they can't move, like they can't do anything about it, like their hands are tied. Okay, that's really interesting because that makes sense. I just had this like hesitation, and I wasn't sure why. So 8 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and 2 of Cups. All right. All right. I feel just as I had that hesitation and then suddenly like I was able to move on. I feel like they have a similar story going on, okay? I feel like there's something that they would like to do, would like to have happen, blah, 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 that involves interacting with you, okay? But that they feel like they aren't able, okay? They feel in some way that their hands are tied, like they're helpless almost, like they just can't, they aren't able. But the thing is, their hands are not tied. They can move those swords out of the way and walk on through, okay? They can. And I do believe for many of you they will, okay? Because they want to be interacting with you. They want to be unraveling this ball of yarn of life with you, okay? They want to see what happens, see where it goes, okay? Because 2 of Cups. Because they feel connected with you in a deep way, on a deep level. I think it scares them a little bit. That could be what's kind of making them hesitate or holding them back a little here. These thoughts here, these swords, could be fear, some form or another, okay? But like I said, I get pretty good energy that many of them will realize, like, it's okay that it's scary. They can do this, okay? And we'll reach out, we'll move those swords out of the way and walk on through and start unraveling this beautiful ball of yarn with you. See where it takes you guys, okay? Once again, I just get this little bit of fear here. Okay, kind of overwhelming maybe for them. They're not used to feeling quite so much, or the kind of connection that they feel with you. All right, so it's kind of like, who are you? Like, who are you? What do you do, or whatever that makes me feel so much, okay? So this isn't a bad thing. They're just here. They're just here, and there's a place of hesitation within themselves. So whether it's you just notice that they're kind of like maybe pulling away a bit, or just not doing what they had been doing, or maybe it's a no contact situation and you're not getting any like movement towards you from them, whatever it is, even if you're just whatever it is, okay? I feel like it's about fear to some degree, okay? Fear of how strongly they feel of their connection to you, I don't think they've really felt this before with anyone. Those hands are loose though. They're going to move those swords eventually. Different situations, different timing. Some of you it's a smaller issue. Some of you it's a deeper, longer term thing here. But this is where they want to be, unraveling this ball of yarn with you and being together with you, even though it is a little scary to them. Beautiful card though, right there. Okay, so that's what we have, pile number 4, for what your person is kind of currently going through and feeling. Moving on to pile number 5. This is a smoky quartz. Ooh, almost slipped. Let's see if that comes into play with your message somehow. I already get it. You know how it almost slipped? That's about taking a chance. It's about taking a leap of faith, just going for it. Like, Geronimo, here we go, okay? Makes perfect sense there why it slipped. So they wonder about you. They look out like on the night sky and they wonder about you. They wonder. I get a lot of patience here from them. Like taking a while maybe. Maybe not sure of how to go about something, which path to take. So they kind of take a while. They kind of just sit there but they feel, they dream, they wonder. I don't see a rush of energy here though. It's more this little slow moving, little patient energy, okay? But then we got the Fool card here. So I feel like eventually they kind of do what the crystal did, kind of like, you know how it like kind of like slipped on out of my hand? I feel like they kind of just slide on into the water. Let's take a chance. Let's see how it feels. Let's see what happens. Okay? Trusting in the beauty and the magic of life. Maybe your person is someone, maybe you feel like they're interested in you, haven't gone very far yet. This person thinks about you a lot, wonders about you a lot, wonders where it could go, but they're kind of taking their time with it. But just watch. One of these days, you're going to slide right in, okay? Just like that crystal slid out of my hand. If you're with them currently, you and your person are together, maybe there's something they're wanting to tell you or do with you or do for you, or a way they're wanting to be with you, something like that. And they think about it, they wonder about it, but they're taking their time with it. And they slide on in, you know, maybe like maybe asking you to be their girlfriend, asking you to move in together with them, asking you to like a proposal, okay? Or maybe you've asked something and they're sitting here wondering, considering what they want to do about it, what path they want to take, and kind of taking a bit of time, but then sliding on in, saying, let's do this, okay? Same with separation, okay? They're out there, they do think about you, they wonder about you. Maybe it's taking quite a while. Get energy, though, of eventually kind of sliding right in, okay? Energy of maybe going ahead and like being open to it. Maybe they reach out to you. Maybe deciding that if you reach out to them, they're gonna go for it. Okay. It's really taking a chance, taking that leap of faith. And I love how the couple things the crystals did, the messages came like boom, like right out, saying the same thing. First card, and the couple decks that did it too, or the couple piles that did it as well. Okay, so those are some beautiful messages from your guys' person. All right. If you feel you did not resonate with the pile that you picked, don't be worried. Like, go ahead, go back to the beginning. Clear your mind a little bit, okay? Clear your mind and look at the crystals again. Look at them very closely. Zoom in if you need to. Just see, feel, quiet your mind and listen. One of these really will call to you, okay? I mean, maybe none of them do. If none of them call to you, this is only 5 messages here, okay? If none of them call to you, maybe the message from your person is not in this pick a card reading, okay? These are 5 messages meant for many of you out there, not for everyone, okay? Or maybe a pile you picked much resonated, but some certain things didn't. Always, always, as with all tarot, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, okay? All right, on that note, we're going to end this pick a card reading. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching.